Hey, this is Seth, and in this video, I'm going to answer the question, is digital marketing saturated as a career path today? Now, I'm going to answer this question using data points and my own experience helping people get jobs in digital marketing since 2016. I'm going to show you job postings. I'm going to give you some context about the job market. I'm going to give you some government statistics about the growth of this field. And I'm going to explain to you why the answer to this question may surprise you. But before I do that, please remember, if you like this content, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel so you're always notified when I post new, helpful career and finance related content. So I totally understand why people would wonder if digital marketing is saturated. You probably have heard a lot about it. People are talking about it, but it's kind of like crypto. People talk about it a lot, but don't necessarily understand what it's all about. First of all, the job skill sets that I teach and that people are getting jobs in, they are still not widely recognized by the general public. Most people don't know what a PPC specialist is, what PPC is, what SEO is, what SEM is, what analytics are, even anything about Facebook, Instagram, paid social ads. Most people don't even know what those things are. When you hear digital marketing, what is going on online on TikTok and Instagram is there's a lot of these programs like Go High Level and Roadmap to Riches and Legendary Marketer and all these other programs where people are basically promoting what is essentially an MLM type opportunity where they're saying, hey, you can be a digital marketer so easily, just buy our program and we're going to teach you all about digital marketing. And then you have people that don't even know what digital marketing is trying to resell that program to other people all over social media. And it gives this impression that like digital marketing is saturated and everybody's doing it. And it's true, a lot of people are saying they're doing it, but that doesn't mean that they actually have the skill sets to execute and provide results and value to customers. I'm talking specifically about the job market. So let's look into the job market. So if you look at LinkedIn, you're going to see that right now on LinkedIn in the United States, there are about 107,000 open digital marketing jobs. Now I want to just give you some context on that. When I did my first digital marketing career walkthrough video back in 2017, this is me, so young, so full of promise, right? There were 20,000 jobs a day in digital marketing in the United States. So 20,000 jobs a day, and now it's about 107,000. Now, over the years, this has fluctuated. It went up to about 60,000 a day right before 2020. Then in 2020, something happened. I won't mention what it is, but everything slowed down and it went back down to about 25,000. During 2021, 2022, this number went all the way up close to 200,000. Things were growing and growing. Now, at this moment in time, the government has raised interest rates with the intention of slowing down the economy. And while it has slowed down the economy, there are still plenty of jobs in digital marketing because no matter how slow the economy is, companies still need to advertise online. Now, you've probably heard about a lot of recent tech layoffs. In fact, if you look at this list here, you can see there are tens of thousands of layoffs in the tech industry. But you have to remember that digital marketing is not the tech industry, it's advertising. So a lot of people confuse these two and they think, oh God, there's no digital marketing jobs. No, there's plenty of digital marketing jobs. Obviously some companies have grown, some companies have slowed down. There have been people getting fired, there have been people getting hired. As you see on my YouTube channel, my student William here got hired $50,000 a year, no previous experience, just what he learned in my course. There are people getting hired all the time. And if you look over here at the BLS, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, they take, it's the government, so they're really not that sophisticated or up to date. They kind of lump in search engine managers and SEO managers and a lot of these different positions together. But the takeaway from this is that if you look at advertising, promotions, and marketing managers, the job outlook for the next 10 years, or 8 years, because I guess 2022 to 32, is projected to grow at 6%, which is faster than average. So that is right from the government's data saying this field is growing. And as I just showed you, the number of job openings on LinkedIn have increased over time. Now, why is this? I like to illustrate to you, don't just take my word for it, because obviously, I'm a big fan of digital marketing. I've been promoting my course since 2016. I've been helping people since 2016. This is the reason, guys. Why aren't there more people filling these jobs? It's because of college. Thank goodness for college. If you go to the most prestigious, most excellent universities in the world, in the United States, and you want to major in marketing, you will not learn about digital marketing. Let's go over to NYU. And I think this photo, which by the way, this blows my mind. This photo on their website has been up for at least a year. this professor, no offense to this gentleman, but he's an older gentleman. And one of the things you find in these marketing programs is that these professors who've been around for a long time, they have something called tenure. Tenure is an academic thing. You don't have it in any other industry on the planet. It means they have a job for life. So this guy could have been hired in the 1980s or 1990s. Now he doesn't have any pressure to perform or to keep up to date with trends. And he is teaching based on his knowledge and experience, which usually has nothing to do with digital marketing. And it's a good visual representation of these marketing programs. They don't teach digital, they teach outdated concepts, and so the people who graduate are not qualified for these jobs. If you come over to here to the Wharton School of Business at University of Pennsylvania, also very prestigious, undergraduate marketing, you have an introduction to marketing, consumer behavior, and then models for marketing strategy, probability models, business decision making. And again, this is on top of just all the liberal arts classes you have to take, English and history and stuff like that. Half semester elective courses, new product management, retailing, and I like how they say it's marketing and electronic commerce. That is such a dated way of putting it. Electronic commerce on the interweb. It's very outdated. A course on entrepreneurial marketing, which if you're paying these guys $70,000 a year to learn about entrepreneurship, you're very misguided. And then a full semester elective course, visual marketing, law of marketing and antitrust law, principles of advertising. And then you have here your one class on digital marketing. And this is how it usually is. Within the core curriculum that these people are learning and paying all this money, they are not learning anything about digital. In fact, one of my students who just got hired, Nicole, that's not Nicole, that's Nicole. Okay, she got hired at iFrog Marketing Solutions as a paid search analyst. She got her first job. She dropped out of college because she was in a marketing program and they weren't learning anything. And this is what she said about her friend who had stayed in the marketing program. So again, her friend is in the marketing program, doesn't even know what click-through rate is. The most basic thing about paid search and digital marketing, they're not teaching these things in colleges. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. This is why there are so many open positions in digital marketing and why the barrier for entry is low. You know, the last three students of mine, to do interviews with them, you had Nicole, who I mentioned, who dropped out of college and marketing programs, so she had no experience and no degree. Amy just had a certificate, had nothing to do with marketing, was a photographer for 3 years and got a $57,000 a year job just from having the practical skill sets. No college degree. And then Juan here was working as like a logistics manager in a warehouse. He had no college degree and he was also hired at a very nice salary, $55K a year, entry level, no previous experience, no college degree, because companies need people that actually know how to market, how to actually do this stuff. And when you come to these university programs, they're absurdly outdated. It blows my mind. But again, you have these students, they don't know that they're not learning the right stuff. So the opportunity is there for other people, but to answer the question, is digital marketing saturated? The answer is no. No, there are plenty of jobs. People are getting hired all the time. Companies are going to continue to grow. And I look at it, I'm an optimist, right? So I'm looking forward. The current interest rates in the country are very high, which has slowed down borrowing. It's harder to get money on capital. So business is slowing down to counteract inflation. That means that next year when the interest rates start to come down, business is going to go back up and these companies are going to be hiring even more because companies are going to be spending more money and they're going to need more people to manage that ad spend. And they're not finding them in these college graduates who did not study this in 4 years of their marketing program. So I hope that answers your question. Let me know your thoughts, your feedback. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. And again, if you want to learn more about how it is actually possible to get a remote $60,000 a year job within a year with no previous experience or education by getting skills that employers actually need that are not taught in college, then click the link below and check out my free webinar on that, or go to the link below that for my full training that has helped thousands of people change their lives and get jobs in digital marketing since 2016. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next video.